Quite a long one. Moment of truth. Let's see, is it gonna work? Nope. We're very close. Maybe we'll finish before the baby comes.
I hope so.
Same.
Just needs to cook a little bit longer.
Just like another week.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Excited.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, we're back at it today. Doing more dirt moving. Hoping this is the last weekend of dirt moving. We've got a massive hole here. I don't know how well that shows up on camera, but it's big, like an Olympic swimming pool big. So we probably have all day today and half a day tomorrow to move dirt. Well, that's the time we have. I'm hoping it's gonna get it all done at that point. And then we'll be done. Getting some new filters for the big excavator, just because if we can get that going, that'll shave a couple minutes off each trip. But yeah, we're just moving dirt.
Good morning. So today is more of the same. I'm sure Joe has already talked about what the goal is today. Just more barn site prep. And it's more of the same because it's very time consuming. Now that we are moving our own dirt, it's gonna take a while. It's very worth it though. We're gonna be saving a lot of money, but just gonna be doing the same thing for a while. I am gonna be laying a little bit more low today. I am on what Joe calls medium duty. So luckily today, I'm actually glad. I was able to make myself pretty useful by running some errands. Yesterday, Joe had started up the big excavator and it was working for a while, but then it stopped. And when he was investigating, he thinks it is the filters that are in the big excavator that are causing problems. Apparently the fuel that is in there is pretty dirty, so these filters are getting worn out. So I was able to run out to the store today and go get some new filters, some more hydraulic fluid, and a few other things. So I'm actually glad I was able to make myself useful. I feel really bad when I can't do much, and I am just very pregnant and more useless by the day. So I'm glad I was able to at least do something. So currently Joe is out here. You can see through the window, and I'll get out and show you as well. But Joe and our daughter have been moving dirt. Seems like it's been going really well. And Joe actually brought the excavator, the mini excavator up here, because he thinks that the big bar that's at the front of the mini excavator will be maybe more useful than the skid steer with smoothing out the dirt. The skid steer has been doing a really good job, both with the bucket and the vibratory roller, but he's trying out the excavator today, see if that goes better. So I'll get out and show you what he is up to. It is so dirty out here, which of course, duh. But what I mean is, it's just like a dust storm out here whenever any vehicle is driving around. The dirt is very powdery and fine. Well, this dirt is. Over here is where we've been putting all of the clay type dirt. So this is what Joe is doing right now, using the excavator to smooth out the dirt. Because right now, as you might be able to tell, maybe not, it's sloped right here. So it's just trying to make that more of a gradual slope for the pad where the barn will be. Over here you can see we have one of our stakes for one of the corners. So, seems like it's going well. Let me go to the other side, see what his progress has been looking like. Okay, yeah, it looks really good. It's a way more gradual slope, which is what we want. So I think it's looking really good. Yeah, much more gradual, which is perfect. And the stake for the other corner is over here, which Not sure if you can see, but so it seems like it's going really well. I know he's so critical of himself with how he's been doing with the excavator, but again, I personally think he's been doing an amazing job. I think he's picked up on the controls really well. As you can see here, how he's smoothing it out, trying not to fall down this slope. Yeah, I feel like it's working really well. I feel like the excavator is perfect for this because it's kind of like a two-in-one, where he's able to use the bucket like he is right now to scoop the dirt, smooth it out a little bit first before using that bar to press it in, like smooth it out additionally. Whereas with the skid steer, which is right behind me, you have to switch out the bucket and then use that to initially smooth out the dirt, and then attach the vibratory roller and use that to smooth it out. So I feel like, you know, that takes time. So I feel like this is a good solution. It's kind of a two-in-one. Just use the bucket before using that bar at the front of the excavator, which looks like he's doing now. And then of course the tracks of the excavator are helping to really tamp down the dirt as well. All right, how do you feel like it's going?
I think it's going pretty well. It's very hot today. I think it's supposed to get up 97, so even with the air blowing, and that's the only thing that I think has air conditioning. Well, the truck has air conditioning.
Of course, yeah.
But as far as equipment goes, it's the only thing that has air conditioning. It doesn't blow super cold.
Yeah.
But even so, I'm sweating like crazy.
I'm just standing here and I'm sweating.
Yeah, it's that sun is insanely hot. But anyway, I think it's going really well. Mm-hmm. I think that was 10 or 12 loads. I don't know. We're doing a bad job of counting.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to take another 15 to finish off this back slope here.
Yeah, you can see it's, what, 2/3 of the way down?
Yeah, about 2/3 of the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think it'll take about another 15 loads to finish off this slope so that the pad's as long as it needs to be, and there's a gentle slope to go off the pad, and it's not a cliff. So I think we've been working at it 2 hours, a little over 2 hours.
That's pretty good.
So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. My goal is 25 loads today. I think that's really doable. Mm-hmm. We do have to take one small break during the day. Yep. And then we're gonna wrap up early evening to do some neighboring. Yes. So I think 25 loads is doable. It's going really well so far. Good. So we'll just keep at it. I'm gonna roll this in so it gives us an even better idea of what we need. Yep. Okay. All right, we'll check back in. All right, sounds good.
To me, this just reminds me of those iconic Chevy truck commercials back when the world was normal. Like the late 80s, early 90s. Big old Chevy truck, dust billowing up, it's coming down a hill, hauling something. Literally iconic Chevy truck commercial. You're welcome, Chevrolet.
All right, we're back at it this afternoon. Got some lunch, and we're just hogging dirt. I wanted to put out a time lapse, but in this sun, nothing can last very long. Especially GoPro, they overheat in about 2 minutes and turn off. So wouldn't do me any good. It's too bad because I think it would be kind of neat to see how the hole keeps getting bigger. But anyway, we're just keep hogging dirt. I think we got 12 loads done before lunch. Looking to get 25. I think I already said that, but looking to get 25 today. If anything more than that would be really awesome. But we're making really good time. Just focused on getting the dirt up there, and then every 10 to 12 loads, so every couple hours go up and then blade it off and roll it in. So I think we're making great progress. I would really love to be done this weekend. I don't know that that's gonna happen, but I'd really love to be done this weekend. So we're just gonna keep at it. All right, I made my way back up to the pad site, and this has like this bulldozer blade on the front. I'm just gonna go ahead and blade it off. It's way easier to blade it off with this actually than it is with the skid steer. So we're gonna blade off these, I don't know, maybe 10, might be 10 loads here, 8 to 10, something like that. Again, we're not good at counting, so not exactly certain, but I'm blade this off, and then we'll reassess exactly how much more we need on the back part here. And then once we get the back part finished, then we can start moving our way forward, but there's still a lot to do. All right, that is the last load going out for today. Headed on up the hill. I'm beat. Our goal was 25 loads. Stretch goal was 30. That is load number 34. So we were busting it and hustling today. I don't know if you can tell, but the hole here is considerably larger. And we moved a ton of dirt. It was like literally being in an oven all day. Even with the air conditioning going, it just doesn't even touch it. You're just baking. So I'm gonna head up behind her and smooth all that out. And then we're gonna do some neighboring. All right, I got this all spread out. It is definitely time to wrap up the day. I'm exhausted. I feel like we're finally making some progress. That probably sounds silly after all the dirt we moved, that we're finally making progress, but starting, I mean, we're really close to being on grade here. We've got a couple little waves in it, but it's pretty good. We need to shoot grade with the laser, see how much more dirt, but we got to be getting really close. Really close. So it's in the shade here. Look from this way. I don't know what it looks like on the camera, but it's actually you can see the stake down there at the other end. We are pretty close to being even all the way across. So I think we need a little bit more here in this corner, and then smooth it out and fix the ramp in the back is a little wavy. And then if we look across to the excavator, it's up at the high corner. This corner looks pretty close, pretty close. So we just got to fill all that in there, and then all the way down this side and slope it off. We're not going to finish tomorrow. We did 34 loads today. There's no way we're going to get 34 loads tomorrow. And we probably need 50, 60 loads to finish. Something like that, 50, maybe 50 loads to finish. So ain't happening this weekend. Cross our fingers that the baby doesn't come early. Because I think we need the following weekend to wrap this up. And then we'll be ready to go. Confirmed with the builder, he's coming in August. This has been a lot of work. A lot of work. I didn't realize just how low and how much it sloped off here. Not that I would have picked a different spot for the barn, because this is really a good spot for it, but yeah, I didn't realize how much it sloped off and just how much dirt we were gonna have to move. But I'll roll this in tomorrow. Like I said, my life meter is just about 0, and we're gonna go do some neighboring. So I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, it's Saturday, getting a little bit of a late start, but I'm back down here at the pit. You see the pit actually started to fill up with water. It did rain last weekend, so all that runoff ended up in here. Plus there's a little groundwater coming up through there. But first thing first, I need to scrape out the dump trailer, because when you're working with clay, it just starts to stick and it accumulates, and then eventually, like, you're only moving half a load at a time. So first thing first, we're gonna scrape that out. And that's actually a lie, because the first thing I gotta do before that is what I noticed. I have a flat tire on the dump trailer. And if you saw our recent posts, and if you've watched enough of our videos, you know that I have a tire curse. So of course I have a flat tire. I think it just has a slow leak. We're gonna fill it back up. Shouldn't be a big deal, but I gotta walk all the way back up the hill and get the excavator and bring it down here, and then we'll get going. All right, so I pumped up the tire, and then I heard an air leak. We have picked up a nail in the trailer tire. I mean, tires and me, it's just a thing. I don't really get it. But that's my lot in life, is tires, so that's just how it's gonna be. That's not gonna last very long. So instead of getting anything done this morning, I'm gonna pull this back up to the house and fix the hole in the tire. I've had so many issues with tires. I carry tire plug kits in every single vehicle. That's not even a joke. Some vehicles have more than one. All right, just in case you thought I was kidding, here's a brand new tire repair kit. It was in the pocket of the back seat of Big Blue. I'm not joking. I keep these at least one set in every single vehicle because I literally constantly have flat tires. And there's the nail. I pulled it all the way out. It's quite a long one. So it's easier to do this when there's air in the tire. Keep that in there until I'm ready. Yeah, I'm like an expert at this, so I'll get this done pretty quickly. All right, just like that, I'm done. Took me about 30 seconds. I have a lot of practice. All right, it's 11:30 and I have not moved a single scoop of dirt yet. Nothing but problems. So finally got to a point where everything's working, and we're gonna get this trailer scraped out, fill it up, go back up to the house. I actually need to do a little bit more maintenance. The goal is to move 40 loads this weekend, 20 today, 20 tomorrow, whatever mix works to get to 40 loads. Liz, if you're wondering, is still very pregnant. She's 39 weeks yesterday. By the time you see this video, we'll have had the baby. But she's on medium duty. I don't want her out in the heat and going into labor early. So she's running errands and doing other things. But I'm gonna finally get going on scraping this thing out and moving some dirt. All right, now it's time to go be truck driver. Doing all the rolls today. All right, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. You're probably wondering how many loads of dirt that I moved today, and that would be a grand total of 1. It's been a complete manure show today. Nothing's worked right. I finally figured out that it's actually the 4-pin connector that is screwed up on this thing. So Liz has been going out running errands all day. She picked up a 4-pin connector, and now I need to change that out. All right, 4-pin connector, all back together. It's the moment of truth. Let's see, is it gonna work? Nope. Nope, doesn't work. No go. What in the world? All day. All day. All right, it's 4:30. So it's been another hour. And what I learned in that hour is, besides the 4-wire connector, which I think actually may have been okay, it was the switch, the actual buttons switch messed up, won't work. So this is going to be our switch for now. A little redneck engineering. Just going to use a jumper wire. It works perfectly fine for now. It's not something I can replace today, and being that it's 4:30 and I moved 1 load of dirt, I need to get to it. Definitely going to be a long night. So it works now. Good enough. And get to it. All right, there she is. Very pregnant.
Very pregnant.
I wasn't kidding. I think the camera's fogging up because it's been in the truck. So this might have a little halo effect to it. But we got 15 loads.
Well, you got.
Yeah, she joined me for the last one because I didn't want to have to walk back and get the excavator. And we can still get 40 for the weekend.
I think considering what happened today, that this is pretty amazing progress.
I'm pretty happy with how, I mean, the day sucked.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty happy that I got 15 loads. It's not pitch black.
Nope.
So I'm tired.
Yeah.
But we're gonna dump this one out and then I'm gonna spread it out. Liz is gonna use my redneck hot wire button here to dump this load out. So
Yep.
Here we go. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know. It's really easy though. Stick 1 in here and 1 in here, so the 2 closest together, and that's up.
Okay.
And you can just hold it with your thumb. There you go.
All right.
Here, let me get rid of the fog effect. Go give it a couple of thunks.
Yep.
And we'll get this stuff out of here. All right, I'm gonna spread all this out using the blade, just like I have been. It's the easiest way to do it and gives me the, I guess, the best result. I probably won't roll until the end of the weekend. Just roll it all at once. All right, that's all spread out. So basically this whole section over here is what I did today. Well, I don't know. I have no idea. Every time I do this I think we're gonna get closer to being done, but I don't know. So tomorrow, 25 loads to hit the 40 for the weekend is kind of the goal. And I think what I'm gonna do is try to fill in all the way along here where I haven't put any dirt yet. With my goal to I'm gonna try to get everything on the same level at this point, and then go from there. I don't know if that makes any sense, and I don't even know if that's the right way to do it, but that's what I'm gonna do. But I mean, we'll just keep going at it. Baby hasn't come out yet. That's good. Still got a week, maybe. But that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, good morning, everyone. I am back at the pit this morning. It keeps getting bigger. Thought I'd try to get a better jump on the day today than yesterday, and hopefully it won't go like yesterday. but the goal is 25 loads today. See if we can get it done. And I think I explained yesterday, we're gonna try to get the whole area level. Obviously, that's the point, but we're trying to get it to where everything is filled in, and then if we need to bring it up further, it'll be easier to bring it up from there. So I'm gonna start digging. It's a little bit after 8, and we'll see what we can get done today. All right, first load going out. It's 9 scoops, takes me 4 minutes. The entire round trip, including filling the trailer, is 10 to 11 minutes, so see you when we drop the load. And there you have it. That was the first load. Headed back for number 2. I'm making good progress. At 11 loads so far. It's quarter to 11. I don't think I hit this mark until like 7 o'clock last night. One of the things I have to do periodically throughout the day, because I'm working with clay here, is dig out the bucket. You can see it starts to fill up, and then I'm wasting my time here with half scoops. So time to dig out the bucket. There you go, digging out the bucket. It's one of the things that slows me down during the day, but it has to be done. All right, it's 20 after 11. My wife just came out to bring me snacks, and we're gonna see if she can guess what load number this is. She's either gonna make me look really bad or really good. Let's see. All right. What load number do you think this is?
What time did you start? Was it like 9 or earlier?
It was about 8:30, quarter to 9 when I ran the first load.
I'm gonna say you did
That means she can make me look bad.
15 loads. Nope, sorry.
I knew it. I knew it. This is load number 14.
I was about to say 14.
I thought I was gonna look really good.
I was about
and
to
therefore,
say 14.
Nope.
I was about to say that.
She made me look like a chump.
That's really good though. That's 7 an hour-ish? A little less.
6.
Yeah. Well, I mean, still.
6.
You're
I'm not
doing it by yourself.
Not rushing.
Yeah.
And just taking my time, so.
And you're doing it alone, so.
Yeah.
I'm still very impressed with that. I was just going on the upper end.
All right, well, I got my snacks, and my wife just made me look bad, so I gotta get back to work. All right, I don't know if you can see behind me here to the south, but it looks like there's a potential thunderstorm brewing. Early stages yet, might not form in anything, but it's North Carolina, and it's the end of June, and it's super hot and humid, so they can blow up at any time. I'm gonna take the excavator up to the job site and track in, or spread and track in everything. I don't want to have any pockets where water can hold, because then it just turns into an absolute nightmare and you can't do anything for a couple days. So got the box, the dump box lifted up here in case it rains. I can wash that out, and when I come back down I'm gonna scrape it out anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna track up there, get that all bladed off and then tracked in, and then I know at least those, I think 17 loads, I don't have to worry about them turning into goop. All right, ate some lunch. Storm blew over. We looked at the radar. Looks like it can blow up at any time. Definitely later as the heat builds. Chances are pretty high that it's gonna thunderstorm, but right now we got beautiful blue, well, maybe not over there, but beautiful blue Carolina sky. So just gonna keep getting to it while the weather holds out, see what we can get done. All right, I went and rolled that in as well, because, well, I can hear thunder and the sky is very dark, and that might be all we get done today. 17 loads. I hope not, because I'm not done. want to keep going. But I'll turn the camera around. You can see that's that corner to that corner to that corner. And the only section that's really missing at this point is right through here. So that's the corner over there. So this little triangle of area, that's probably, 10 loads. 10 loads, and that would fill that all out. We're a little wavy out there. I think that corner is where it needs to be. There's some dips in between. That corner is a little low. That corner is where it needs to be, and there's some dips in between, and then through here needs to be filled in. So I don't know. I think 30-40 loads. 30-40 loads. That's my guess. 30 to 40 loads from now, and this stupid building pad will finally be done. All right, I just did something I don't like to do, and that's run. This thunderstorm is definitely rolling in. This one's not gonna miss us like the last one. So we're done for today, done for the weekend. I'm gonna try to go up and blade this off though. So we got 27 loads today. So that's 42 for the weekend. It's really good. I think we're very close to having the whole pad covered, which would be the first time that happened. Sorry, I'm out of breath. That was a long run, and I'm old and fat, so. Okay, I'm gonna track up there. Unfortunately, that's really slow, but you can see it's raining a little bit, and that cloud sky is nasty, so I'm gonna get up the hill and get this done. All right, just like last weekend, this weekend ends in a thunderstorm. It's probably gonna come down some more, but it already rained like 2 inches in about 5 minutes. So I tried spreading it out, but then it started raining so hard it turned into mush, so I had to stop. But pretty much the entire pad's covered with dirt now, which is pretty exciting, and I like that. So I'm gonna go ride out the storm, and then we'll close out the video.
Well,
that was quite a storm.
It was.
I'm not even sure it's over yet.
I know, it's still very rumbly.
Yep.
But at least there's a break.
Yeah, we were able to get back out here and take a look at it. It's getting close.
It's looking good.
Yeah. I was kind of trying to get it so it wouldn't hold water, but that storm just it roared to life way too quick, so
yeah.
Couldn't quite.
It's not too bad though, only
no.
a few puddles.
Yeah. Considering how yesterday went.
Yeah.
The fact that I got 42 loads done.
I think that's really good. Yesterday was a mess.
That's wonderful. Wonderful.
A lot of setbacks.
Yep.
But didn't stop you.
Yep. And that storm tested out my patch.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing some cleaning in the house. I'm in full nesting mode. And so when I was cleaning in the bedroom, I looked out the window and it was pouring. Not a drop.
Not a drop. So
your patch worked.
Finally put on my big boy pants and got brave and climbed up there and patched it up.
Yeah. It looks very thorough up there. I saw a glimpse.
Yeah. It's all just temporary because the whole roof has to come off. But,
right.
I wanted to make sure there was no way it could leak.
Yeah. We won't be getting rained on.
Nope. Not inside the house anyway.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely outside until the barn's built.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't really like lightning, getting struck by lightning, so we should probably wrap this up.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It was a productive weekend.
It was. And we're very close. Maybe we'll finish before the baby comes.
I hope so.
Same.
Just needs to cook a little bit longer.
Just like another week.
Yeah, that would be great.
Life's an adventure.
Let's keep it that way.
You have a daughter.
I do.
How do you feel about that?
Excited.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. How do you feel having another daughter?
I think it's amazing. Absolutely amazing.